This is Fern Forest Nature Center in Fort Lauderdale, which gives us a little taste of how southern Florida looked before the railroad and development. We're going to walk from here to the Himmershey River, or actually the New River as it's now called, formerly the Himmershey River. That's what the Native Americans in the area called it. And lots of interesting wildlife in this nature center, including some crosses between ecosystems. Here you have some traditional mangrove type swamps, a lot of mangroves here, tropical plants. And you see lots of wildlife here. Just about everything you can see in southern Florida, with the exception of alligators, and obviously in Collier County you see Florida panthers. Here you even get some manatees in the river here, and every other type of wildlife and birds, ibises, egrets, etc. Even occasionally a blue heron you'll see in this park. So this is a mangrove area. We're very close to the river. We're filming this in June of 2021, and we've had a deficit of rain in southern Florida, southeastern Florida, over the course of the last few months. So as a result, the mangrove areas are very dry. You come here most of the year, it will be certainly there'll be more retained water than this. Here's a little bit of retained water. You'll find fiddler crabs even in this moisturous area of the mangrove. There's a little bit of a description of mangroves. And we're approaching the river now. And by the way, the boardwalk you typically take to the river is being reconstructed with an observation deck to look for manatees. And that will open, I believe, in 2022. So I've come to this park for years. This is, I'm coming backwards. Normally you approach the river from the other direction. Here's a heron, description of a heron. Yellow-crowned night heron, also often found in this park. So we've hit the river. This is the New River, which has been channelized to reach Lake Okeechobee. The actual navigable part of the southern fork of the New River, which this is, ends a little bit beyond the Interstate 595 bridge. It still, from this point, has to go under State Road 84 and under Interstate 595, and then it is no longer navigable. The northern fork is no longer navigable west of, I believe, west of 11th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. So that's navigable for a shorter period. Here's the mangrove, and you see it flows right into the river. And it's the New River again in the background. Those of you who've been to Fort Lauderdale, there's a tunnel on US 1 under the New River, and bridges on Southeast 3rd Street, Andrews Avenue, Northwest 7th Avenue, 11th Avenue, and also Davie Boulevard and Interstate 95. The Davie Boulevard and Interstate 95 bridges are over the South Fork, which this is, which is really the main fork. It's, as I said, it's the fork that remains navigable past the split. We'll get an open view of the river in a few minutes. I want to turn back around and show you some of the tropical plants here. So you have a combination of palm trees in this park. You have some very tropical looking royal palms, etc. You have some of these brush palms like this. You also have sable palms, which grow up the coast all the way north to South Carolina. So they're not necessarily in subtropical areas. So the palm trees in southern Florida, and we talked about this when we were in Martin County also, there's a combination of subtropical palms and tropical palms. So the new manatee observation deck, I was incorrect. It will open late summer 2021. So we'll come back here when that opens. That'll be really fun. Here's a little description of prop roots for a mangrove tree. Now, unfortunately, because they're building the observation deck, we're not going to get a better open view of the river. I did not realize that. The area where you're adjoining the river and you have an open view without trees is closed for building of the deck. So this is the best view of the New River, South Fork of the New River you will get currently at the park. Still right there. And we'll leave you here. Thank you for watching again. You can subscribe to more videos like this at our YouTube page at the Florida Squeeze.